Let's write a book. Let's do it now. Let's impact the lives
Edit
of
that.
others and get their life right.
Okay, let's see.
Some money, books and
By
money,
the way,
bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Write your story, then self-publish it. Last but not least, share it across the Americas. Let's go, let's get it. One person can affect many. My question is, why not let that person be you? Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, let's get it. Bam, bam, bam.
okay, we're gonna have to do it over because it didn't start. It wasn't playing. The volume was down.
Okay,
So
cool.
okay, let's see.
Ow, to the jingle though.
Hey, I wrote it.
I love it.
Okay, so
Write me one. Do me.
okay.
Let's write a book. Let's do it now. Let's impact our life so others can get their life right. Bam, bam, books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Write your story, then self-publish it. Last but not least, share it across the Americas. Let's go, let's get it. One person can affect many. My question is, why not let that person be you? Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money. Let's get it. Bam, bam, bam.
Hey guys, welcome to the Books and Money podcast with Charlotte. As you can see, you guys, we have a new background. Hope you guys like it. We're doing something new, and I want to welcome my first in-person live guest to the Books and Money podcast. Hey, how are you?
Awesome. How are you, Charlotte? Thank you for having me here.
Yes, Miss Frenchaire. She is here with us today, and we're super excited to see what all she has for you. You guys, you know, I bring guests on that is transformative and impactful to the community. We look for individuals who are really passionate about making a change. So, with that being said, tell the people a little bit about you and what you do.
Cool. Peace and blessings. How's everybody doing? I am Frenchaire Gardner, a Black bisexual woman. This is the first time I've ever said that on a podcast. So I am a Black bisexual woman. I am the author, self-published author of the children's book. Let me go back. I am the mother of four, proud mother of four. Joseph Jr., Frenchaire 2, Melchizedek, and Sarai. Shouts out to them. My baby girl, who's not so much a baby, she's graduating this year. Dope. So, yes, self-published author of Mommy and Daddy Do You Still Love Me Anymore? Co-author of Finding Joy in the Journey, Volume 2, Healthy Ways of Finding Joy During Difficult Times. The Single Save Struggle, The Struggle Continues audiobook. Gold Nuggets for Entrepreneurs, Lessons That Change Your Life. The strategy in struggle, and also the newly published book this year, Gold Nuggets for Entrepreneurs, Communications is Your Superpower. So I am an author. Thank you, award-winning author, because Mommy and Daddy Do You Still Love Me Anymore? The second edition won honorable mention at the Spring 2022 Book Fest. So we're grateful for that. And we also been painting. So we love the art behind us, because I'm an artist all through and through, visual artist who paints original acrylic abstract paintings, mostly in mixed media. I love to put fabrics and make the pieces real vibrant as a form of art therapy. Because as a person who lives with ADHD, bipolar depression, anxiety, and PTSD, I have to find ways to heal myself and to keep my joy and my sanity. So painting and writing are two of those ways that I do that. And lastly, I'm a storyteller, podcast host of a News You Can Use podcast, where we promote Black business owners and artists. And that's what we do.
You guys, you are in for a treat. Wow. So we were just talking before we press record, and I know you were saying since 2017 2019. I keep saying 2017.
Yes.
2019.
Yes.
You became an author. So what inspired you to, hey, let me put something out in a book form for the people?
Great question, Charlotte. In 2019, I moved back home that summer from St. Louis. I moved back here to Dallas, so this is my hometown. And December 2019, I woke up from a vivid dream. I was at my home where my mom lives. And the dream, my peer, Tori Russell, he was telling me clear as day, you need to do more to let your children know, your 4 children know that you still love them, still care, still think about them. Backstory on that is about 10 years prior, my children were taken by the state while I was married. And they were adopted after being in state care for several years. And they were adopted by a Black family out of town, out of state. And it was a closed adoption. And so we never had contact. So I just lost contact after they were basically shipped out. And so this dream was like, you got to do more to let them know that you love them. So Charlotte, I woke up from that dream the next day and I penned the first edition of Mommy and Daddy, Do You Still Love Me Anymore? Raw, unedited, no illustrations. And not only did I pen the book, I published it on Amazon as an ebook. Because had I sat on the story, it never would have been published because a lot of people didn't even know I had children.
Okay. Wow. That's a story. You said you like to tell stories, but your life is a story.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And you put it in a book. And that's what I try to share with the audience because we all have a story in us.
Yes.
And how it's important to share that. Not only share it, but it's also a viable income. But I believe, see, that's why this is good. So sometimes we do this, it's for you guys, but it's also for me because I get to know more about the people that I've been seeing on Instagram and Facebook. I'm like, the stories can blow you away, but not also can it blow you away, but how can I implement something? So you said you use your writing in as therapy for you, but also you're leaving legacy. That's what you're thinking about by putting it in a book form. So what do you hope that, your children get from you being an author?
My whole goal in my whole life, not only just being an author, but my whole life is to press upon them to be their best, as well as do whatever their dreams are. Don't sit on it. Actually enact the things that come to your mind, your visions, and do them. So that's my goal so that whatever it is that their hearts desire, that they do it.
So, would you tell anyone else, I'm assuming that's watching this, right, about the same thing? Like, hey, you got a vision, you got to do it. You just can't sit on it. But they may be asking how.
Okay.
What would be?
That's fair. That's fair. So how? So the scripture says, write the vision, make it plain, right? But first, what's the vision, right? So the vision comes, sometimes it's just as a thought, or sometimes it's something that you see, it sparks something, or sometimes the ancestors are doing a physical downloading so that you get these ideas and thoughts and things. So whatever it is, write that down. Write these ideas down. And then as you further activate these things, you want to write down the plan. How do you go from A to B? So because right now it's kind of like it's faith right now. We're hope manifesting into the world. So you want to write it down. Then you want to feel it. You want to feel, what would this feel like if I've written a book? What does that look like? And then you ask questions and you talk to your peers and even maybe people you don't know. You reach out to them and you ask them, well, how did you do that? I like to do it. I like to do whatever this thing is, whatever the idea is. Somebody's done it because there ain't nothing new under the sun. Right. So you get your mentor, essentially, is what I'm saying. So you ask around, and then you already go ahead and celebrate. Celebrate what is already is done, because it's already done. Our way this world is set up, you put it out in the universe in your thoughts, in your writings, in your words, and then it's already done. We're just waiting for it to manifest. So believe that. Change. It's a mindset shift. So that's where I would say start in those steps.
See, I'm about to shout, you guys. You don't even know. It's a mindset shift. You are already it. You are already an author before you are an author. Okay,
Yes.
You writing a book. You writing it, right? You're literally writing it. Okay, does this make you an author right now, or when the book get in your hand? No, you already an author.
Yes.
You just got to walk it out. That's what I like to say. You got to walk it out. Walk in victory, as I like to say too. And so that was good. We cut it off right now. Because I love your passion. I love your energy.
Thank you.
As you know, you guys, if I always share this too when people are out there dealing with, that's what writing does. If you're going through something, depression or whatever it may be, you can write about it. Like write your thoughts out. You leaving it all inside, and you're thinking you're the only one that's going through this, and it's not. Not saying you gotta write a book about your problem. I understand some people, may not want to tell that story.
Yes.
How I learned about it was, like, say for instance, we are a tree, right? And the bark of the tree is what you see, right? And then the fruit of it is what we create and produce. But those roots, no one will ever see. So you don't tell those stories,
right,
but there's a story to tell.
Yes.
And that's what you share with the world. Okay. Yes. So let's get into, she's, like she said, award best-winning author, went #1 bestseller on Amazon. She got the volume 2 of Finding Joy in the Journey. Let's talk about it.
So after I wrote Mommy and Daddy Used to Love Me Anymore, like, the world opened up to me, so I'm like, oh wow, there's other things going on here. And that I wasn't thinking about it, like, because I was an author, right? So now my mind is brain changed. So opportunities started flowing and abounding. Dr. Vanessa Blackwell, she on Facebook, saw her, and she puts out an anthology a year. And so in 2021, her call to action was, we need authors. Who wants to be a best-selling author? I was like, me, I want to be a best-selling author. So submitted, and so she's so cool. This book is so cool, Finding Joy in the Journey, Volume 2, because there's 90 authors who wrote about the subject of finding joy in difficult times, and everybody can relate to it. And so, everybody can relate to, having difficult times and trying to figure out how to find the joy within that. And so this is my favorite book outside of my baby, because literally I am really always stretching to find out how I can keep my joy. It's really a struggle some days. And so favorite book, it really pushed me to share a little bit, even though it was just a chapter, and it still got me to thinking, how can I share what I use? Because my chapter is called Tools of Joy.
Tools of Joy.
Yes. So what am I using to bring joy, and how can I share that with, present that to the world so they can use those tools as well? So it was a fun book, and it comes with a accompanying journal. So yeah.
Awesome. You guys, y'all got to get it. It's right here. This is the journal. 90 days. A lot can happen in 90 days if you decide to change your mindset and actually be intentional. So you guys, y'all can look right here and go and get that. Yes. Y'all can go get a copy. And actually, guess what's coming up? Mother's Day is coming up. So make sure you guys get 2 copies, one for you and one for mom as well. Your sister, that's a 3rd copy. Your auntie, that's a 4th copy. Get more than one, because you don't want to go on a journey by yourself, do you? Right? Take others on the journey with you and finding joy. And share this as well, because you don't know who needs to hear that. Oh, I can find joy. I can have joy in the midst of tools of joy. So this is the journal, but you also have a.
Oh no, that's the book.
Oh, this is the book. Okay,
that's the book, and this is the journal.
Oh, okay.
Book journal.
Wham bam. 90-day devotional.
90-day.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Yes.
You know how y'all eyes see stuff, and I'm saying it. I see the word, but I'm saying something else. Well, let's talk about your other book, the first book too.
Yes.
That way, they can see it and be inspired and motivated to, if not only get it, but also, write their book too. So
So
this is the book.
I'm not playing out here in these streets.
She got it in a whole nother language.
So this is the second edition. The first book I was talking about is only on Amazon as an ebook.
Okay.
So now this is the second edition. We went back 2 years later, collaborated with my girlfriend Del Chambers out of St. Louis, and my other girlfriend, Dr. Tamara Pizzoli. She did the editing. And yes, we did that thing. And so you can get Mommy and Daddy Do Still Love Me on Amazon or directly from me.
Mm-hmm.
And then we connected with Uzuri Designs, who did all of my formatting. We're going to shout her out.
Okay.
Yes. And she translated the book in Spanish because we're in Texas. And I honestly haven't sold very many Spanish books. But that's okay. It's happening right now because we on Books and Money, and the Spanish speakers are here, and we got the books for you.
Yes, that's so exciting.
Yes, and so this is a love letter to my children.
Yeah,
and also to anyone, and not just children. This is a children's book, not just for children. This is a book for anyone, child or adult, who have experienced a foster care or adoption system. It is a reminder to them, Charlotte, to let them know that their biological parents, we still love you.
Yeah.
We're still thinking of you. Even despite the separation, we're still thinking of you. We miss you.
Yeah.
And so this is a book of hope and love.
I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm just, excited for the story in the journey.
Yes.
We all have one. And one of the things that I like about Books and Money is that you get to share your story.
Yes.
And that's the powerful impact that Books and Money podcast has. And also with that plug right there, I'm going to talk about the Books and Money book signing. If you're an author that's tuning in right now, and you want to do a book signing on the Books and Money platform, bam, yes, you can actually get with us. There's a link in my bio where you can right there, flow.page/victoryqueen.com, where you can actually request information about being on the podcast. And guess what? We come all over the US and eventually out the country, all over the Americas. You hear me? So we're excited to have a platform so people can do their book signings, and so they can get their books off the shelves, and so they can take the guesswork out of, I got a book, I wrote it, but I don't have the other pieces, right? That's what we provide. We provide those missing pieces for you. So we are the plug for you. Books and Money. Bam, bam, bam.
Bam.
Yes. Okay. So what's next for you? What else is on the menu for you going forward?
Currently, if you are local to Dallas, you can stop into Oak Cliff Cultural Center. And I am one of the artists featured in the Soundings Dallas. Colette Copeland produced a collaborative art, 4-layered sound installation, and it's powerful, y'all. My mom and I went to the opening reception this weekend. It's in the Oak Cliff Cultural Center till May 24th. This winter is headed to Texas Tech and some other universities. But you can also tap. I should have gave you that link.
We can put it in the description.
Cool. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So there's an actual link. You can listen to all the individual artists' soundings. So my sounding was about worthiness and gratefulness, and so it was just really powerful experience, and I'm just grateful to be a part of that. So that's something you can tap into. Also, moving forward, I'm rebranding. And so I'm hoping to create an experience for you where we use creative arts and body movement to heal our traumas and heal ourselves from the things that we need healing from. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm moving towards. Still writing books. I've written 11 books that I need edited. I'm getting editing and illustrations for. So children's books, 2 adult books. So I'm still writing. And so tap into that. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tap in with BAM so I can get these book signings going. What else I got going? I paint, like I said, and I put those things on merch. So I got notebooks and things like that. So I'm trying to figure out how to get everything sold and in one place. That's where I'm at right now. So that's where I'm at right now. Just honestly, I've slowed down.
Really?
It's hard.
How you slow down? She said she got 11 other books. We so hard on ourselves. Okay, you slowed down.
I've slowed down to heal physically, because I haven't been feeling well, honestly. And so I had to literally slow down and sit myself down. Moving. So that I could actually physically heal. And so that's a process and a challenge in itself, because I'm a go-getter. I like being out in these streets.
Yes.
So doing that. So I'm healing physically, and so pray for me, y'all. And we're traveling to my kids next month. Let me give you a resolve also before we leave. So I hadn't had contact with my kids when I wrote the books, but as of last year, and maybe a few years before that, let's say 3 years ago, my oldest son Joseph reached out to me, and so I've been having contact with him since he's about 16, and he's 19 now and on his own, and he graduated from high school last year. And so he was the catalyst and is the catalyst to reuniting my family. And I don't want to cry on air, but we drove to where they are, my mom and I, and we reunited with my 4 children, Joseph Jr., Frenchaire 2, Melchizedek, Sarai, last summer for my oldest son's graduation. We hadn't seen each other in 10 years. It was a miracle that I've been manifesting for since we've been away from each other. And so round 2, my oldest daughter, because I had 4 and 5 years, so they're still
okay. That's the best way.
I got them all out of there. Yes. Yes, ma'am. And so Frenchaire 2, she's graduating this year. Mel will be out of there next year, and then Sarai gonna be out the following year. So we on the road. But I'm grateful to just say that I'm connected with my children again. And so mommy does still love you. And now they really know.
Yes, awesome. That's so beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. This has been a blessing, Frenchaire. This has been a blessing to me.
Thank you. For me too.
I hope it be a blessing to you that's watching. Make sure let us know that it's a blessing, and you can also follow Frenchaire on Instagram. Get her book. She got several books, and she just want to share impact. It doesn't do nothing if you don't get the copy, right? You need your copy.
Yes, bring it.
For your kids, she got something for everybody. Yes. And so I'm super excited to be sharing you today.
Thank you, Charlotte. This is beautiful. I'm grateful that I was able to share my life with you guys.
Yeah. And so with that being said, what do you want to leave our audience today? What message, if there's one thing you can share, what would that message be?
Be grateful for everything. The ups, the downs. Without the downs, it's hard to appreciate the ups. So just be grateful for everything. And like Charlotte said earlier, start journaling. It is going to really have a good impact because it'll free your mind.
Yes. All right, you guys, make sure y'all stay connected. Follow us on YouTube. Share this podcast. You never know whose lives will be impacted by the story here on Books and Money Podcast. So until then, you guys, we will see you guys next time.
Let's write a book. Let's do it now. Let's impact the life so others can get their life right. Books and money, books and money, bam, 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 bam. Books and money, books and money. Write your story, then self-publish it. Last but not least, share it across the America. Let's go, let's get it. One person can affect many. My question is, why not let that person be you? Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, books and money. Bam, 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 books and money, let's get it. Bam, bam, bam.
All right, you guys. See you guys later.